Okay. Another point, okay, point T, where P is greater than 0, is plotted such that ET is equals to EB. Right. So we've got another point somewhere, right? Let's say maybe yeah, because basitshela ukuthi P okwama coordinates ka T ba greater than 0. So in other words, maybe kuzoba ipoint elinjani elilapha somewhere in the first quadrant ngoba siyabona ukuthi ba greater than 0. So it means OP bo2 ba positive. So we've got another point there, point T, then ama coordinates akhona athi P is to P, right? And then basitshela ke something else la ukuthi uET uyalingana no BE. So in other words, ukusuka ku E siya ku T, okay? It's equidistance, so it's equal distance ukusuka nje ku E uya ku T noma futhi ukusuka ku B uya ku E. So in other words, ukusuka la ku B uza la kuyafana nokusuka la uya laphana. So guys, I think niyabona bethu it's not drawn to scale. Probably this point is somewhere up there, okay? But I think you guys do get the picture. Yile sinotisayo ke futhi la. So notice ukuthi ke ama coordinates ka P ayafana because since athi P is to P, shuthi X uyafana nobani? Uyafana no Y, okay? So I think maybe oh there we go, basibuza la ngezansi. So uma kuthiwa asicalculate ama coordinates ka P, all we will need is just one equation. So with one equation singawathola because P no P uyafana on both instances. Asidinga ukugenerate ama equation awu2. All right. So therefore 3.4.1 ke ake analyze it quickly. So basinikeze i-length, okay? So uma sinikeze i-length vele normally basiguide ukuthi ke into esisebenzisa ke in this case would actually be i-distance formula. Okay? So if kuthi une coordinate kungaba ukuthi lilodwa elinye awunalo noma unawu2 afanayo, okay? Kuukuthi bakunikeze i-length, you can use i-distance formula to solve for lenye coordinate oyidingayo. So therefore in this case, right? So sobona ukuthi ke okay man, i-distance siyazi ukuthi ke i-distance ka BE, okay, will be equals to the square root of, okay, I'm just going to plug the formula njobe injalo just for the ease of everyone ekhaya. So x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared, guys, okay? Then asifakeleke, so basitshelile ukuthi BE ubani u4 root 17. So sino 4 square root of 17 is equals to the square root of, okay, the square root of sisafakela. Okay, so let us just make that our, let's just make that our x1, that our y1, and then that our x2, and that our y2. Asifakeleni, guys, okay? So we're going to have our bracket. So x2a2 uban, x2a2 basically up. So sobano p minus x1, x1 way2 bani u12, okay, all squared plus, and then y2a2 uban y2a2 up 40, then minus y1 way2 bani u0 all squared, guys, okay? So straight from here ngizocela ukuthi ngithi ngisuse the square root sign. So to do that, we actually square on both sides. Ukususa ini our square root sign. So 4 root 17 all squared. So yafana nobani no 16 times 17 because lo squared lo apply laphayana apply nala futhi. So therefore yafana 16 times 17 ulingana nobani? Ulingana nobani no 272, which is going to be equals to, okay? And then nala sale nobani no p minus 12 all squared plus upila basically, but let me just say for now, and then p minus 0 all squared, okay? So let us get rid of our brackets 8. So no 272 elingana. So let us square this, okay? So I hope you guys can actually perform a square emakaya, whereby you've got let's say maybe p minus 12 all squared. So the quicker way to actually do this without ukuvula brackets out to and actually foiling is to do this. So you square your first term, okay? You square your first term, which is going to give us p squared. And then emva lapho, you say your p multiplied by your negative 12. So in other words, multiply lama terms ala ngaphakathi. So p multiplied by your negative 12, uphume no negative 12p. Basically, your answer yakho we times ngo 2 for your final answer. So therefore, kuzoba loyo negative 24p. Okay, and then lastly, you square your last term. So negative 12 squared ubani 144. Okay, and then ngale number siba nobani no p minus 0 of which p and then p squared ubani p squared vele. Okay, right, cool. So guys, I hope nibonile la rather than ukuvula brackets out 2 and foiling and adding like terms, you can just quickly square your first term as we did, multiply laba ngaphakathi uthole answer, base answer with times ngo 2 just like how we did, and then you square your last term. Okay, so therefore we're just going to be looking at our like terms. Okay, so ngicela ukuthatha lo ngimise nangale naye. Okay, so in other words, so no 0 is equals to p squared, ngizothatha nalo p squared ngimsondeze eduze. So p squared plus p squared, bese ngibuka lo p yedwa minus 24p, okay, plus 144, okay, and then lo kade positive mase fika ngalo zoba negative, so minus 272 guys. Okay, so ake sebenza ngama like terms ethu. So soba no 0 is equals to la soba no bani no 2p squared minus 24p, okay, and then la mesibuka our like terms la sisala nobani no negative 128 guys, which then emvakalana you can just easily get rid of the 2, okay, by dividing ngo 2 ngala and dividing ngo 2 la yonke indawo. So this is 2 divided by 2 1 loyo, so usala p squared laphayana, and then 24 divided by 2, okay, that's minus 12p, and then 128 divided by 2 uban loyo u 64 respectively. Okay, then in vagalana we can easily solve for our p by just quickly factorizing. Okay, so our 0 is equals to our 2 sets of brackets. All right, so la vele soba no p nalaphana sibe no p, and then sino minus la osithetha amasine siwafaka la awafani, and the sign enkulu izoba njani, izoba negative. So soba no negative sibe ne positive. So ama factors ka 64 esithi moswa times askiphele 64, meswa add nomswa minus askiphele bani u12 ubani u16 nobani no 4 guys, u16 nobani no 4. So siyazi ukuthi enkulu kefana ibe negative. So then emvakala siyazi ukuthi ke should is no p minus 16 ilingana no 0 noma p plus 4 ulingana nobani no 0. So p wethu ubani u16 noma p wethu ubani u negative 4. So kumbula ke la basitshela ukuthi p unjani, u greater than 0. Right, so therefore ama coordinates ka t yethu azothini, azothi 16 is to bani is to 16 guys.